To meet you all.
How are you?
Good.
Were you in the panel? Did you go in?
They don't let him out of this room.
Yeah.
Do they bring food and water in occasionally?
No, we've been starving.
Just want me to run out and get it. Oh, good timing.
How special.
Well, I'd like a Subway sandwich.
So I'm just gonna like jump on in on this because
ready
I'm
to
a
attack.
huge horror fan.
Okay, let's do it.
Insidious rules my life. So
What's your favorite horror aside from Insidious?
right now it's Hereditary.
All right.
I met you at the Cooties premiere.
Oh, how good's Cooties?
And what?
How good's Cooties? Ian Brennan, Lee Winnell.
Yeah, at the
Elijah's company. Jack.
at Cine Family. And I was like, oh my god. But anyways, so what is it like going from like Insidious to Nightflyers? Because I know Nightflyers is horror.
Yeah.
It has horror themes, but was it a big jump?
Jeff Buhler, our incredible showrunner and writer, has a very strong horror background, and it's not even so strong. It's not even a background.
It's a foreground.
It's a foreground, and his peripheral, everything he does starts from horror. And I always found that any filmmaker that we love usually has a love and affinity of horror, because invariably you don't have much budget. It comes down to character. It comes down to in-camera effects, silence a lot of the times as well. And reading Jeff's remarkable script when the first one came, the opening scene, which we shared with San Diego Comic Coners today, to thousands of them in the panel, is a dance of sorts between Gretchen Moll's character and myself in Zero Gravity, where one of us has an axe, the other has a circular sword, and by the time the titles run, one of us is not breathing. And I read that in the opening script, and this I'm desperate for horror to be.
Well, Hitchcock waited 20 minutes to kill Janet Leigh in Psycho, so I figured let's do it in 4. Right? Yeah. But
I didn't know, when I read it, I didn't know who they wanted me to play. So I was like, oh man, imagine being that person, that character, who was like a mysterious individual.
Well, we wanted you for Agatha, but
yeah, I would have cast Gretchen too.
But then Gretchen became available.
Yeah.
We had to switch you over to a different role.
But jumping from Insidious to this, I felt that there was a nice trust between Jeff and I to really keep an eye on those, to really try and make those scares malleable, to hold on to them for longer, to play with the audience's cadence of rather, and trusting that the longer we stayed, we teased it out, the more thrilling and scary it would become. Just not have jump scares, which and I love jump scares, but just not just jump scare after jump scare, and really want to earn those things. So as far as horror on Netflix and sci-fi go, I think this is going out to over 200 countries. I'm thrilled, because the more, it irks me as a horror man or boy that people sort of say it's not mainstream, or it's a one-off.
I think there's a history, because, like you said, with horror, it is possible for people to exploit the genre. It's an easy space to get into with no stars. You can do stuff cheaply, and therefore there are people who do it poorly, who just try to bang those bells or whatever and hit those, and you can always sniff it out. And then if you're a true horror fan, and I have a lot of experience adapting horror short stories. I did a Clive Barker short story, The Midnight Meat Train. I just finished writing the new Pet Sematary for Paramount. Like, I've worked with a lot of very big, George R. R. Martin sits up there in that pantheon of guys who, I look up to as a writer. So there was never any intention or desire for us to come in and just start cherry picking cheap scares. We wanted to build a world, take what George R. R. Martin had constructed, the architecture of it, and build into that a world where we could have ongoing, frightening moments that exist in a very palpable and psychological space because we're doing a TV show. We're not doing 90 minutes. We have to keep coming back, and we have to keep scaring people in ways that are unexpected. And so it was really more about building a world in which you could do all that stuff and keep coming back and doing it, as opposed to just running in and grabbing the low-hanging fruit.
There's so many, such diverse tapestry of characters and cast in this. Everything challenged my cynicism about it from the outset. Oh yeah, scary TV show. Wait, what? When they cast Israeli actress, Jamaican actress, Irish actor, American actors, British actors, Turkish actors, all these.
We let an Australian in.
And my worry was that they wanted me to be like, screw, there's a bloody alien. And I was like, what about South African? Can I do a South African accent? He's like, no. I'm like, American? He's like, no.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
But anyway, we hope that, like all great tragedies, that you are investing in certain characters at the start of one scene, and by the end of it, you are changing allegiances. But I think that this TV show could be called Who's Going to Die Tonight? That's how many people get killed in 10 hours of television.
Yes, we try to deliver.
Can I get a quick picture of you two?
Sure.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
Anne.
guys. Thank you.